Oop. Thank you. Okay, so it's late in the day. I've only got 10 minutes, so I'm going to blitz through this, but we'll try to make it a little bit fun. So for many of you who have been to SwiNOG before, you know what Community Rack is. For anyone who doesn't, essentially we're a like-minded group of geeks who like to geek out on geeky things. It started in 2014 as a place to separate work from hobby projects. So when you change jobs, having to move colo, renumber IPs, always a pain in the butt. Also a place to have a little bit of separation so that we're not having members at their day jobs taking down important work projects like null routing customers' traffic, which has happened. Membership, we've got 63 wonderful members across 2 racks, NTT near the airport and Colo Zurich, supported by 6 crazy operations staff who run all over the place duct taping things and pressing buttons that they probably shouldn't. We're always open to new members. New members are limited to natural persons and non-profit associations. We don't have an SLA. It's a little bit of a YOLO enterprise, but we try to keep things running and humming as fast as we can. Thanks to Andre, we've fully embraced a donut culture, which in his wise words means there's no such thing as too many donuts. And we have no business activity policy, which means that we don't want to compete with our employers or sponsors. So, oh, that's not loading. So across the 2 racks, we're pretty full at the moment. At NTT, we've got 2U free, and at Colo Zurich, we have 6U free. So call out, there we go. Call out to anyone who's looking for a home to put their projects. We're more than welcome to have you. We're pushing about 150 megabits of peak of traffic, not so much on the incoming side, but it gets a little bit up there every now and then. So Community IX. Community IX is our platform for people who want to experiment. I think that one of the biggest values that Community Rack and Community IX provides is a safe space for people, network operators, people who are learning, people who are in the industry, to set up an environment to play, to test, to break things without jeopardizing production environments. We have members like Rayhan, who you saw before, has built a wonderful BGP daemon that had some little experiments on Community IX, but has turned into a great project. We've got 139 gigabits a second of member-connected port capacity, and we're doing an absolute whopping 100 megabits per second. So, woohoo, great work, guys. Thanks to DataPark, we have 2 brand new Arista switches, which we've recently put into production, and 2 new route servers, which are APUs. They may fall over, but we'll give them a kick in the butt if they do. So I originally wanted to do a talk on implementing a strong DevOps or a donut ops culture into your team to fuel innovation. I don't have the time for that, so I'm going to leave with a couple of lessons. First one, Bolinas are real donuts, no matter what anyone says, even if they don't have a donut hole. Let's not go into donut holes. That's a whole other topic altogether. Probably needs a few beers. So 2020, plans and progress. We powered by donuts is sort of our motto. We got a lot accomplished at the start of the pandemic or before the pandemic. More recently, joining CHIX as a member, we now have transports to NLIX and SpeedIX in the Netherlands. And we also have a CHIX extension switch sitting in our rack at Community Rack at the airport. So we're now able to offer our members connectivity to SwissIX, CHIX, and also FreeIX. So 2021 was a bit of a disaster. We sort of realized that we don't really have a strong donut redundancy plan for when things happen and shops are closed. We realized that people aren't really motivated if there isn't food available. So we didn't really get all the things that we wanted to accomplish, but we managed to squeeze in a new CWDM, and we're now providing free IX ports to members that want to be able to connect to a different fabric, and also do transports to different sites like to Chino or Geneva. So our wonderful Community Rack sponsors, there absolutely is not a donut hidden in this slide. Do you want to pay attention to that? Our community rack sponsors help make this possible. Please take note of the organizations here. They've been phenomenal in helping us provide new infrastructure, provide transit, new power PDUs when we've had things fail and take out half a rack, thanks to Rito. And also our community IX sponsors, which sponsor IP transit for our members who want to have a playground to learn and experiment with. So I've got some backup slides if anyone's got any questions at the moment. If not, pop quiz. Who likes donuts as much as we do? Hands up. Maybe not? Okay. First question. How many members do we have? Hand raised, first person.
63.
Congratulations. We've got 6 Dunkin' Donuts waiting for you out the back when you leave. Next question. We're connected to SwiSIX. Did anyone point out or did anyone take note of how many ports that we have and their capacity? I think you're in 210 gig, correct. You win donuts too. Last question. How many not including this slide, how many donuts were on the previous slides? Who is really paying attention? Hands raised. First with the hand. 42. Wrong. Next. Not enough. Good question. Good answer. Good answer. Anyone? Come on, guys. Help me out here. I can't eat them all myself.
3 in the Berliner.
3 in the Berliner. Close. But no cigar. 5. Okay. Let's have another question. Let's see, what else? Okay, if all the U that we had available was taken up by 1 member per U, how many members could we afford to have in the new racks, or in the current racks?
8.
Correct. 12 donuts for you, my friend. Guys, thank you very much. I know this is a very fast lightning talk. I want to point out that, again, our sponsors have made us successful and made what we have available to the community today. Community Rack is a fantastic learning resource. Our members greatly appreciate it, and we greatly appreciate our sponsors for making this possible. So thank you. And there's free stickers and swag at the back on your way out.